Hey everyone, this is Bryan, and I wanted to jump into another tribute to my grandpa. And as we think about people that we love and know and appreciate that maybe are not here with us anymore, our minds go to some of the things that they did or shared or created for us in our life. My grandpa, he liked to fish, he liked to play games, but I don't know that he was one that was like, I know they had a lot of parties growing up. They had, like when my mom was young, they had a lot of parties at their house, and so they're always playing games with their friends. But I don't know if that was more of a grandma thing than a grandpa thing, but I know he was obviously participating and having fun. But one of the things that I remember is my grandpa teaching me how to play Othello. And this game, there's some people that like reverse I don't know how you want to explain it. But it is a game that is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I'm not going to go through a tutorial here. But in the game, you have to place a piece on the opposite side, and you get to flip over what's in between it, and you turn over all the colors, and you want to win. The corners are the most important places to get. My grandpa taught me that. The strategy side of the fence, he was definitely, I don't know that I ever beat him, but I actually went out and bought this game the week that he passed away, because it was definitely one of those sweet memories that I have playing Othello with my grandpa. I don't remember anybody else in my life ever playing this with me. Now, I'm not saying that if we were at Grandma and Grandpa's house that someone else wouldn't play with me. I'm not saying that. But I don't remember anybody else ever having this game in their home. And it just reminds me of Grandpa. And it's just simple, straightforward, clean, and fun. To where my cousin's John, I think he probably beat me 99% of the time as well. But I was always learning from my cousins on how I could to do a better job on this game of Othello. But there's a lot of fun memories we have as children. My grandpa definitely instilled in me many, many good memories and just good times that I go back and think of, like really positive feelings in my life. And we all need that. So if you have someone in your life, whether it's your kid or your grandkid, go give them a memory. Go give them something they can remember of something that matters to them. Because right now it might not be a big deal to you, but later on it may be. And I want to share with you a special poem that Grandpa wrote about his childhood, about some of the memories he had of things that, if you really, really listen to him here, you can almost taste and smell what is there in his poem called The Old Barn. And thank you again for joining me on this little journey. I've got some really fun stuff coming up. It's just a lot more planning to get some of the old tapes and audios that I have from my grandpa out, but stay tuned. I hope you'll enjoy his poem, and I'll see you guys next week.
This is the old barn. When I see an old barn, my thoughts return home to the place where I lived ere I started to roam. I think ever fondly of our barn full of hay, where as youthful children we would frolic and play. We'd tie ropes to the rafters, we could climb there with ease, and pretend we were men on the flying trapeze. We'd fly high and low, we'd swing and we'd sway, then when we got tired we would fall on the hay. In the sweet-smelling hay we would lie on our backs and look at the sunbeams and the sun through the cracks. We'd play cops and robbers and fall dead on the hay. There were so many games that we children could play. We could play hide-and-seek. There were places to hide. There were kittens to play with, horses to ride. We could drive in the milk cows from the field down below. Never get them excited, but drive them in slow. Now the barn is not there. There are houses instead, but those ever-sweet memories are still in my head. I can never forget the contentment and charm of those sweet summer days that we spent in the barn.